I oftentimes think back to some of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life, and why I made them. Like trusting the wrong people, not taking a particular job serious enough, or staying in a bad relationship for too long. Or how about that one night where I decided to try European absinthe, drank the whole bottle, ended up naked, in a wheelbarrow, in a Denny's parking lot, and for some reason, my ass was hurting. Wait, what? Anyway, we've all made some pretty shit decisions in our lives, and we learned from them, growing into better people and applying the results of the experiences to our everyday lives. Hollywood doesn't do that shit though, dear viewer, because it seems like every year we hear about a company or a director or an actor lashing out at the very people who be going to see their movies. For a while there, it was Brie Larson who, before she even walked through the front door of the MCU, was facing heavy backlash after pointing out that her previous film wasn't made for 40-year-old white men. How'd that all end up, Brie? Oh yeah. Or how about Rachel Zegler, who immediately went to war against the OG Disney animation fans when she was cast as Snow White by mocking the source material?
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Having no respect for her male co-star, and lashing out at potential moviegoers because of who they voted for. Gee, Rachel, it's no wonder Snow White lost a shit ton of money. Well, that brings me neatly along to the newest controversy where Hollywood talking heads just won't shut the hell up. James Gunn and his unneeded, uncalled for, unintelligent pro-immigration comments aimed at, you guessed it, right-wing voters. Funny, all the controversy coming out of Hollywood is aimed exclusively at one side of the political aisle nowadays. I wonder why that is. Whatever. Now, to get this shit out of the way, I don't give a fuck who you voted for. It's not about that, alright? It's not about being left-wing, right-wing, or whatever other part of the damn bird people are identifying as nowadays. It's about antagonizing people for no damn reason with inflammatory political comments that didn't need to happen. Case in point, James Gunn and the recent Superman movie, which from what I'm reading is going to need an upwards of $500 million just to break even. Do you know how you don't make that happen? By bringing up the hot topic of immigration, applying it to your movie, and pretty much saying people who aren't pro-immigration are assholes. It all began a few days ago when Gunn, who's the director of the Superman film that's in theaters right now and is in charge of DC's creative future, for now, decided to do an interview with the British newspaper The Times, and stated, Superman is the story of America, an immigrant that came from other places and populated the country, but for me, it is mostly a story that says basic human kindness is a value, and it's something we have lost. When asked if these comments might piss off certain viewers who disagreed with the sentiment, Gunn said, and I quote, obviously there will be jerks out there who are just not kind and will take it as offensive, just because it is about kindness, but screw them.
Fuck.
To make matters worse, Sean Gunn, the lesser-known, lesser-loved brother of James, who's built his entire career by writing his brother's coattails, said in a red carpet interview that, we support our people, you know. We love our immigrants. Yes, Superman is an immigrant, and yes, the people that we support in this country are immigrants. And if you don't like that, you're not American.
Right.
I swear, these people are fucking idiots. Yeah, no shit, Superman is an immigrant. That's been the very undertone that's remained consistent throughout his entire history. May it be the comics, animated series, movies, whatever the hell Zack Snyder was doing.
Why did you say that name? Martha, why did you say that name?
The fact that Superman came from another place, integrated into American society, and cared for people of all cultures has always been a part of his characterization. The difference is that the comic writers, the animators, and other directors didn't choose to beat us over the head with the fact he was an immigrant in a politically fueled, nonsensical interview, and then double down when questioned about that same interview later.
Are you retarded?
What is it with Hollywood anyway, man? Like, why do these actors and directors feel the need to virtue signal every chance they get, wearing their hearts on their sleeves when they could just allow the work they produce to be on screen to do all of that for them? Probably because that work is absolute dog shit, but I digress. The truth of the matter is, cinema once suggested things to viewers, with intelligent writing, subtle undertones, and carefully crafted middle ground situations that let us decide for ourselves how we felt. Nope, you gotta think a certain way, or like a certain movie, because if not, you're a bigot, or a phobe, or un-American, or subscribe to Toller Talks. Now, who am I kidding? I ain't shit. Yet. What I'm trying to say that is, instead of letting films speak for themselves, instead of letting audiences arrive to their own conclusions, Hollywood takes every chance it can get to jump up there on the old soapbox and try to tell us just how good, kind, and virtuous they are.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
And you know, that's not fair. That's not fair to the people who worked on the film. The actors who kept their cool, the production assistants that made sure everything stayed on time, the special effects artists who slaved away at their computers, and the editors who finalized everything. But most of all, it isn't fair to the audience, who for all intents and purposes might have been excited to finally see Superman return to the big screen, only to be told they're pieces of shit because of who they voted for. And well, with a production budget that's almost at $300 million and a break-even point somewhere in the 500s, Superman is going to need every dollar it can get. Oh well, as I tend to say on this channel more and more nowadays.
Please get what you fucking deserve!
I appreciate y'all for checking out my video. I'll talk to y'all later.